Welcome to the Pariksha Academy. Today's topic is Narmada and Tapi river systems. Narmada and Tapi river systems. The Narmada and Tapi are the major west-flowing rivers of peninsular India. Unlike most large peninsular rivers, they flow westwards and drain into the Arabian Sea. The courses of both rivers are strongly influenced by the geological structure of peninsular India, and substantial parts of their valleys are associated with faults and rift structures. Narmada River System. The Narmada is one of the most important west-flowing rivers of peninsular India. It is approximately 1,312 kilometers long. The Narmada originates from the Narmada Kund on the Amarkantak Plateau in Anuppur district of Madhya Pradesh, at an elevation of about 1,057 meters. The Amarkantak region forms an important water divide. The Narmada flows westwards from this region, while the sun flows towards the northeast. The Narmada is mainly associated with Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat and ultimately enters the Arabian Sea through the Gulf of Khambhat. Most of the Narmada basin lies in Madhya Pradesh, while parts of it extend into Maharashtra and Gujarat. The Narmada flows through a structurally controlled depression between the Vindhya range to the north and the Satpura range to the south. The Narmada Valley is generally regarded as a rift valley. Its development is associated with faulting and relative movement of crustal blocks. Its long and nearly straight westward course is an important example of structural control over river drainage. In its upper course, the Narmada descends from the Amarkantak highlands and forms waterfalls such as Kapildhara. Near Jabalpur, the Narmada cuts through marble rocks and forms the famous marble rocks gorge at Bheda Ghat. The Dhwandhar Falls is located on the Narmada near Bheda Ghat, where resistant rocks and a sudden break in the river gradient produce a prominent waterfall. In its middle course, the Narmada flows through a relatively narrow and structurally controlled valley between the Vindhya and Satpura ranges. Important tributaries of the Narmada include the Tawa, Hiran, Bana, Kolar, Shakkar, Dudh, Banjar and Orsang. The Tawa is one of the most important tributaries of the Narmada. It originates in the Satpura region and is associated with the Tawa project. Most tributaries of the Narmada are relatively short because the water divides on either side of the main valley lie comparatively close to the river. Monsoon rainfall is the principal source of water in the Narmada basin. Rainfall varies considerably across its catchment according to relief and location. The Narmada flows from relatively wetter parts of central India towards comparatively drier regions in the west. The Indira Sagar project on the Narmada is one of the major multipurpose river projects of Madhya Pradesh. The Omkareshwar project is another important irrigation and hydroelectric project on the Narmada. The Bargi Dam in Madhya Pradesh is an important project associated with irrigation and power generation. The Sardar Sarovar project in Gujarat is one of the largest and most important multipurpose projects on the Narmada. Water from the Sardar Sarovar project supports irrigation and drinking water supply in water-deficient areas of Gujarat and Rajasthan. Large dam development in the Narmada Valley has also raised important issues related to displacement, rehabilitation, submergence of forests and ecological change. The Narmada enters the Gulf of Khambhat near Bharuch through a broad estuarine mouth. Instead of forming a large delta, the Narmada develops an estuary. Its structurally controlled course, relatively strong flow and active tidal conditions in the Gulf of Khambhat favor estuarine conditions. The Narmada also has considerable cultural and religious significance. Amarkantak, Omkareshwar and Maheshwar are important places associated with the river. Tapi River System. The Tapi or Tapti is another major west-flowing peninsular river. It flows broadly parallel to the Narmada to its south. The Tapi is approximately 724 kilometers long. The Tapi originates near Maltai in the Satpura range of Betul district in Madhya Pradesh, at an elevation of about 752 meters. From Madhya Pradesh, it flows westwards through Maharashtra and Gujarat before entering the Arabian Sea through the Gulf of Khambhat. The largest part of the Tapi basin lies in Maharashtra, while the basin also extends into Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Like the Narmada, The Tapi flows through a structurally controlled valley influenced by faulting and rift structures. The Satpura region to the north and the Ajanta and associated highlands to the south influence the geographical extent of the Tapi drainage basin. Important tributaries of the Tapi include the Purna, Girna, Panjra, Waghur, Bori and Aner. The Purna is one of the major tributaries of the Tapi and drains a considerable area of Maharashtra. The Girna originates in the highlands of western Maharashtra and joins the Tapi. It is important for irrigation within its basin. The Panjra is another important tributary and forms part of the drainage network of northern Maharashtra. A large part of the Tapi basin lies within the basaltic terrain of the Deccan Traps. Its valley and tributary characteristics are therefore influenced by basaltic rock structure. The Tapi depends mainly on southwest monsoon rainfall, and its discharge can increase rapidly during the rainy season. In its middle course, the Tapi flows through the Khandesh region of Maharashtra, where its valley is important for agriculture and human settlement. The Ukai Dam in Gujarat is a major multi-purpose project on the Tapi River. The Ukai project is important for irrigation, hydroelectric power generation and flood control. Surat is located along the lower course of the Tapi in Gujarat. High monsoon discharge can create significant flood risk in Surat and adjoining low-lying areas. The Tapi enters the Arabian Sea west of Surat through the Gulf of Khambhat. Like the Narmada, the Tapi does not form a large delta and has predominantly estuarine conditions near its mouth. Similarities between Narmada and Tapi. Both are major west-flowing rivers of peninsular India and drain into the Arabian Sea. Both rivers are strongly influenced by faults, rift structures and the geological framework of peninsular India. Both follow broadly east to west courses and reach the marine region associated with the Gulf of Khambhat. The natural discharge of both rivers is primarily controlled by monsoon rainfall. Both have predominantly estuarine mouths rather than large depositional deltas. Large multipurpose projects have been developed in both river basins for irrigation, hydroelectric power, water supply and flood management. The Narmada is considerably longer than the Tapi and also has a larger drainage basin. The Narmada flows between the Vindhya and Satpura ranges, whereas the Tapi flows mainly through a structural zone south of the Satpura range. Both rivers represent important exceptions to the general eastward drainage of the peninsular plateau, primarily because of geological and structural controls. For examination purposes, the Narmada should be associated with Amarkantak, the Vindhya Satpura Rift Valley, Vedaghat, Dwandhar Falls, Tawa, Indira Sagar, Omkareshwar and Sardar Sarovar. The Tapi should be associated with Multai, Satpura, Khandesh, Purna, Girna, Ukai, Surat and the Gulf of Khambhat. For map-based study, the westward course of the Narmada from Amarkantak through Jabalpur and the central Narmada Valley to Bharuch, and the course of the Tapi from Multai through Khandesh to Surat should be clearly understood. Thank you very much for joining us. For more useful study material, please like and share this video, and subscribe to the Pariksha Academy channel.